Okay.
Just
I'm
okay.
glad that I have that power.
Okay. Okay.
Welcome to the Top 5 Podcast Holiday Edition, where the top 5 are going to have a conversation about the holidays.
Shit, my ball got launched.
Oh,
Good Lord, that ball went flying. Mine too, Leo. Mine too. I'm going to make it extra small.
right
That's
when I
my
was like,
wife
oh,
likes.
it went in. Thank you.
What's new?
So, well, we start with a roll call.
Shibuya roll call. Okay.
On the first day of
Dayman.
MLR, the
Day-
draft gave to me.
A Dayman for Christmas Eve.
On the second day of draft day, the MLR
The second
gave to
Dayman
me.
of draft today.
Nope, your day was the first one. Shh.
Stupido Einsteiny, Tampa Bay Rays.
On the third day of draft day, the MLR gave to me chocolate banana.
Wow, that fits.
Just sex things.
Only that's supposed to be
Just
the fifth
sexy.
day. With the
And also
draft.
my name is Chalk Banana, not chocolate. So on
True.
the fourth day of draft day, the MLR gave to me
Pollersbeck in a pear tree?
Oh, okay.
on the
pretty good.
fifth day of draft day, the MLR gave to me
16-bit Griffey.
It worked. It worked so well.
Polished back
Pollard's
in a
back in a
pear
pear tree,
tree.
chalk
Chocolate
banana,
banana. Stupido Einstein.
Stupido Einstein, and a day man and a
first
night man.
overall.
In the sewers, naked.
What?
Yeah.
It's a always sunny.
Wow,
reference.
that is
Don't
not
worry
where I
about
was going to go.
You guys want to get naked and go into the sewer? We can pick things
Never.
up with our feet.
No,
This is the weirdest beginning to the movie It I've ever seen.
It's like
Yeah.
clamming. You use your feet. You
I don't
your-
like using my feet for things outside of walking.
You take your
I'm totally
clothes
honest.
off so they don't get dirty,
No,
so when you
it's
come
like-
out, you can have nice, clean clothes. That way,
All
when
right,
the wall
so-
of water hits you, it's kind of refreshing.
We have been having a good year of lots of interviews and conversations and nonsense, as you can see, and decided to talk about some of the top 5 holiday traditions and invite conversation in the chat about holiday traditions because holidays are coming. So, is there? I'm not going to go with Damon because I'm a little afraid that's going to talk about sewers again. Is there anybody that'd like to talk about a holiday tradition to kick us off?
That would be a weird holiday tradition, to be honest.
Everybody gets naked and goes
Goes
clamming in the
sewer.
sewers for treasures.
You're in a mood today.
Idaho is a weird place, man.
Philly.
They just got sewers like 30 years ago. So
They're really
they
excited
can't
about
do
it.
them all.
Yeah. Well,
There's so many treasures in them.
Hey, man, where are you going?
I don't know. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
woke up from a nap. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's worse.
There you go.
it's like 5 o'clock. That's not a bad nap. Are you going to be up all night now?
Probably not. No. I've been a sleepy girl recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of those is the biggest change, being the girl or the sleepy?
Yes.
Probably
I'm-
not the sleep.
I'm always sleepy.
Oh my
Okay.
ball.
My ball.
My ball.
What have they done to my
Oh.
ball?
Always sleepy in dayman time
Yeah.
or something.
Or what?
So,
I'm Nightman.
are you
always.
guys big Christmas people?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
kinda?
Yeah.
Having
Okay,
divorced
I'm sorry. Let me
parents-
phrase it. I know, Leo, you're like 6 foot tall. Are you a person who really enjoys Christmas a lot?
Having divorced parents means I get 2 Christmases. So yes.
It's true.
Hey.
And then as you get older, you just realize that it just makes it a pain in the ass to fucking schedule shit.
Well, maybe a little bit because I might have to go to my uncle's house and he lives 2.5 hours away. But I probably won't because he is certainly one of the people of all time.
As are we all, my friend. As are we all.
But I like you guys and I don't like him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair.
He lives closer, though, just for convenience sake. I don't know if that's
Yes,
important to you or
true.
not.
He does live
So-
close.
Yeah. I assume 2.5 hours is still in Texas because
Oh,
it takes
of
like
course.
18 days to get out of Texas. Okay. Okay.
Are you a big Christmas guy?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I am becoming more of a Christmas person.
I feel that.
I so I'm just gonna launch into my backstory then.
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it. We were poor, so we didn't get a lot of Christmas stuff. And then by the time my mom married my stepfather, who had a very nice, good job, they had like 6 kids between them, and then popped out another one. So we weren't poor, but we were many, and therefore it felt like we were poor.
Yeah.
So like we didn't get a bunch of like Christmas presents. We didn't do a bunch of big family things because frankly we couldn't all fit in the same fucking car. And then yeah, I just never like really was into like the stuff. But like Thanksgiving was my holiday, so we would go visit my aunt who had like a pool table and a ping pong table and a fridge full of Dr. Pepper. And so my cousins and I, who I liked, we would all go play pool and drink a shit ton of Dr. Pepper and eat a bunch of pie and turkey, and it was a great day. So as I got older and I did like the retail hospitality working bullshit, I decided that if I were going to take off any days, it was going to be Thanksgiving, and I would work Christmas. So I kind of just like that kept me from giving a shit about Christmas, because I made the choice to prefer. Oh fuck! I can't do this. I made the choice to prefer Thanksgiving and prioritize that, and also retail makes me hate
Yeah.
fucking Christmas music like so much.
Yeah. Just listen
If
to
I
that
hear
shit.
if I hear the Dixie Chicks sing whatever Santa song it is ever again, I will probably just go insane. I fucking hate it.
Chog Mariah Carey's defrosting.
I hate Mariah Carey, and I'm sorry. She has a wonderful voice and a talent, probably unsurpassed. But I cannot stand her Christmas song or just any of them. Now that's softening a little bit because my daughter loves Christmas, and my wife loves Christmas, and we have started to get like Christmas records, and we listen to Christmas records together as a family, and so that's softening. And I like getting my kid presents, so I'm turning into a Christmas person, but it still takes me like a long time to get there. Like I'm only starting to now like really kind of enjoy it. And this is what is today, the 17th, and this is probably the earliest I've enjoyed it for a long time. So does that kind of, that's a long way to say I kind of am okay with Christmas, but it's really not my biggest deal.
I waver back and forth. Sometimes the older you get, Christmas becomes like such a pain in the ass because you're like, I'm fucking poor, and like
Yeah.
that like really ruins it. But once you just transcend that, then it's fine, I guess. Once you're just like, I don't care about anything, and I don't care if I get one single thing, and everybody that I actually care about is just getting a Christmas card, then you're just like freedom.
I feel kind of dumb because I didn't realize this, but I've also started like Christmas now that I have like an actual job and I'm not like a
Yeah.
slave to fucking academic people taking all my money.
Yeah,
So,
the year that I had like a real job, Christmas was much more enjoyable because I was like, let's fucking go.
yeah. That was part of it. I also was like far away from my family for all of it. Like I haven't lived in home in 22 years. No, 20 years. So,
Man, that's Jesus Wandering the Desert time frame. Who the fuck
Yeah,
just
well-
put fucking wind, you fucking cock?
Jesus was actually wandered in the desert for 40 days. It was the Jews with Moses that was 40 years, but yes,
Whatever.
same
Jesus
thing.
was also in the desert for 40 days.
Hey,
It
man,
was
if
40
there's a
days,
time you
not
can't
years
be-
though.
There was a time
No,
to
not-
not say whatever to that. It's right now.
That's a fair point.
You can't whatever that right now.
Yeah.
I can
So like,
because Jesus' birthday isn't even on December 25th, so get out of here.
That is true.
It's true.
Is that true? How do we know that's true?
Because
Oh.
December
Because he was
25th
born
was
around the time of the census, and they knew when the census was taken.
I mean, but the person that
No.
was supposed to be giving the census didn't have a census recorded during their empire, like during their reign.
The reason that I say that is because Christmas, being for Jesus' birthday, was like a thing in the
Hallmark
Roman
scheme.
in a Hallmark scheme thing in the Roman Empire to replace like a winter festival. For
Yeah.
one of the-
Solstice.
yeah.
All fair.
Yeah.
All fair. I heard when you said like a and then like hung out there, I thought you said gay, and I was like,
Oh,
well,
I
that's
did
just
too.
not a real. I was like, all right, that's a stance. I don't think that means it didn't happen in December, but
Gay
No.
things only
I'd have
happen
gone
in
with-
June. Don't you know that, Chuck?
Yeah, come on.
I'd have gone with fictive people don't have birthdays. That's why I would have said he wasn't born in December. But that may be.
I mean,
is a hot take.
there can be a few reasons for
There can be.
things.
There really can be. Are we allowed to keep that on the podcast? You think?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's happening. So.
Top
Um,
5 takes on religion.
Man, but did you guys see
We'd
that I didn't
probably
get
lose
stuck
that one.
on the hole?
You didn't get stuck?
I didn't get stuck on the last hole or whatever.
Good job, buddy. I'm very
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you.
I had a weird bounce back thing. I was going to call out for you, but then I was able to save it, so I was fine.
Oh, nice. Classic. Daddy
Didn't do
December with the
Perfect this
victory.
hole.
This
One,
is-
So,
one, one,
Daddy
one,
December,
one,
how
one.
do you feel about the holidays?
No, I haven't quite done it yet. What's that?
How do you feel about Christmas time?
I mean, my kids are mid-teens, mid to late teens, but ever since I've had kids, a lot more, as we've built up traditions and such. Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I got gifts, and my birthday is pretty close to Christmas, so I
Oof.
got a lot of happy birthday, Merry Christmas gifts.
The old.
Have we-
Did you ever
we
get
know
a
your
glove
birthday?
for your birthday
You
and
do
then
not
like
know
a
my birthday.
second glove for Christmas?
A club? What?
Like a
A
glove,
glove?
like you get like
Oh,
your
a glove.
left-handed glove like on your birthday and then like the right-handed glove.
No,
Like 2 days
but
later on
my
Christmas.
parents usually like if there was a really big gift that I liked, they would make it Christmas/birthday, which
Yeah.
kind of sucked, but also was nice because I don't know that I would have gotten that by itself.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
We started that in high school, and my birthday was in May, and they were just like, "We can't afford this, but if you want to like let us get off the hook for your birthday, then yeah." I'm like,
That's-
okay.
My birthday is like 3 weeks, or just a few weeks after Christmas, so I feel like it was like slightly long enough away to where it didn't necessarily like merge.
Whoa, 2 of them. Yeah, mine's
When-
even closer than that.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
Oh wow. When is your birthday, Damon?
In January.
And Stupido?
January.
Hey. Maybe
Who
they
do
were
you
born at the
think's
exact
birthday?
same time at the
Yeah.
I don't
exact
think so
same
because Dayman just said his is weeks after and mine is not weeks after.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
were you a New Year's baby?
Pretty close.
Did they write you up as like the first baby of the year in a hospital or in a newspaper somewhere?
I don't think I was.
Second baby, now he's got a chance.
I was gonna say.
Oh my
I don't-
God!
I mean, it was probably a fairly small hospital. It's possible I was the first one of the new year. I should go look at the records.
The archives.
The archives. I don't know why that's so funny.
Like I'm that old.
Yeah.
No, you just gotta call. It's not even like an old joke. It's just like you just call anything the archives. If someone's like, I need to find a walkthrough for like Mortal Kombat 3. It's like we must go to the archives.
Honestly, it sounds like a Batman thing. Like it's like to the Batcave, but you're going to the
Yeah,
archives because we're lame and
literally.
Batman isn't real.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and we don't have $90 billion to just like blow up the whole city about.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, none of us are super into Christmas. Awesome holiday episode, guys.
We
Right.
did it.
have a-
Wow, I'm glad we did this.
Do we have a Griff thing
We do.
to talk about?
We do.
You're not doing great in mini golf anyway, so you can show it.
Damn.
Wow. Whose fault is that?
Oh, what
Probably
the-
yours. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Who did the ice?
Me.
Fucking ice. Why did
You
you
iced
do
yourself.
it?
Because if I'm going down, you're coming with me.
What's Griff's thing?
Hold up, I'm golfing.
Not really, but
I
Your
am,
ball's
just
going
not
around the hole, it's
successfully.
yeah, you are definitely moving a ball.
By definition, you are golfing.
How
By
many strokes do you have at this
you're
point?
not.
Enough to where I'm
He
gonna just
teleported
go
himself.
right in. Okay, we have a good Griff thing up for everybody.
I mean, everything Griff does is good.
True. Gathering around the TV after dinner on Christmas Eve for the annual viewing of A Muppet Family Christmas, complete with graphic and all, by the way.
Is it
Beautiful.
Muppet Family Christmas or Muppet Christmas Carol? Because
A Muppet
One of
Family
those is
Christmas
good.
specifically?
then Griff and I are friends.
You don't like the Muppet Christmas Carol?
I do not.
Oh, I like
But
the
Muppet Family
Carol.
Christmas is really good.
I don't know if I've ever seen it, but is it similar to National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Probably
Um,
not.
not entirely, no.
It's
But in a
on-
way, yes, because they all go to someone's house for Christmas, and
Yeah,
hilarity ensues.
they're just
More
made
of a
of
Charlie
felt.
Brown Christmas kind of guy.
Oh, Charlie
Only
Brown
funny.
Christmas. That's a good one.
Only
Old
funny.
Charlie Brown.
I like the Christmas Carol.
I mean, I'm not against it,
growing
but
up.
if I had
Hold
the
on.
choice of the two Christmas Muppet films,
One
Christmas
is
Carol's the
obviously
worst.
the better piece of
Right.
cinema.
Okay, I will have to try to find the other one.
Daddy
I watched it
December
with my
would
4-year-old
know.
daughter. Yeah, true. That chest. I watch it with my
Heaving.
daughter, and I used to get scared of the ghosts, especially like the little white one that floats at the beginning, like the little like glowy baby doll. That kid has no fear. She's like, "Yep, let's just watch it again."
And
So-
you're like, but I'm scared.
I am a little bit. I'm like, I don't really want to watch it anymore. And she's like, "Daddy, let's watch it." I'm like, "Okay."
But does somebody
weenie.
get cut in half? Are they cutting people in half?
Probably not.
What are you talking about?
is there a ceiling fan involved?
Good Lord. Christmas.
We watch National Lampoon
Christmas.
and Christmas Vacation every year, especially like with
That
my
is a
mom's
good
side of the
one.
family. That shit kills me for some reason too.
Every time, like some of the jokes, every time.
Seriously, the fucking sled part where they spray that shit on the bottom of the sled and like it goes off, and the whole like the sleazy uncle come in and like having like the terribly disgusting RV and their like weird ass neighbors and just like the whole like their grandparents and like their fucking outfits and like their makeup and fucking wigs and shit. It just kills me every
Yes.
time with the cigar and the cat and the tree. Like it's just so funny. I don't know what it is, but it just slaps so hard.
So, I've actually never seen it all the way through.
It's oh my
Wow.
god.
I just started watching it while doing dishes a couple days ago, and I'm not a huge Chevy Chase fan.
Yeah, he's aged like milk too. Like his reputation is just aged terribly, but I don't know. There's just something about that movie that is just
He is an impressive physical comedian. Like I'll give
Yeah.
it to him there, but I don't know. I'm trying. I'm getting through it. You know, it's a movie from the early '80s. I
yeah,
didn't know Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in it, so
yeah.
Hey, I know her.
I realized that Todd used to be Brad in the '80s. That's what Todd was the male Karen, right? I thought that was funny.
That is kind of funny. Yeah, Todd, fucking Todd.
Ah,
Yeah. So
We also watch It's a Wonderful Life every year, but I'm not as high on that movie as that saying I
have
watch it
never
every year makes it seem.
I've seen that one. I've never seen A Christmas Story.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's a Wonderful Life is good, but like I don't need to watch it 90,000 times. It's so fucking long.
Isn't that the one like one of the TLC or someone does like the whole 24 hours of it? No, that's
Probably.
Christmas Story. Someone does a
Christmas Story is USA or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they have the run on the bank?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's black and white.
Wonderful Life.
It was
Yeah.
originally black and white, yeah, with Jimmy Stewart.
Is it not black and white anymore?
There's two. You can watch it in color or in black and white.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did not
Oh.
know that.
That movie I'd
Every
never
time
seen
the
all the way
bell
through until
rings.
like I was like 20 or something, 25. And there's a Far Side comic that the joke is like it's like collector or something like that. And he's like, I paid a king's ransom for this. The prize of my collection. I give you Zuzu's petals. And I didn't get that joke. But what it is that's something in the movie is the kid is Zuzu or something like that. Like I got a Far Side joke because I watched that movie 15 years after I read all the Far Sides,
Oh,
which I thought was weird. Yeah. So that's we don't have any traditions like that. We don't have specific movies we watch. We used to watch, or we did for a while. Would watch like stupid, like style movies, like just like dumb humor that we like movies we didn't see during the year that came out. Like we watched Baywatch one year because it was like stupid humor like that. we would do that, and then we would do puzzles. My wife and I. We get a
nice.
puzzle every year and do it.
Yeah, that's
But you
classic.
can do that with kids. Yeah, like a jigsaw, like a 1,000-piecer. You know.
Yeah, my mom and I used to do that like all the time.
Last year, the family and all of us watched all of the Home Alones.
Nice.
Nice.
This year, we're doing all of the
Die Hards.
Die Hards.
Nice.
Watched number 2 last night.
Nice.
It's a Christmas movie.
Number
is
2
indeed.
is probably has more of an argument whether it is or not than number 1 does. Number 1 definitely is. Number 2 could be.
Gremlins, though, one of the best Christmas movies.
Gremlins. Yeah. Yeah.
One day I was wearing a Gremlin shirt because I have a Gremlin shirt that my girlfriend got me. And
Naturally.
I was like, naturally, right? And I was like at the gas station, and the person was like, "What's the best Christmas movie?" And I was like, Die Hard. And they were like, "No, fucking Gremlins. You're wearing a Gremlin shirt." And I was like, "Oh."
He's wearing a Gremlin shirt, you idiot.
Yeah. I was like, well, somebody got you wet after midnight.
Hey.
Enough about my sex life.
Oh, no.
Title of your sex tape.
Wow. All right.
Is there
Shout
something
out
I said?
Cheddar. What's another tradition you guys got? We bake sugar cookies every year. They're delicious.
I do like sugar cookies.
In fact, they're so good that I make sure to show up now because since my grandma passed away, like she doesn't like just like make them with like a few of us, or
Whoa.
like even if it was just like, you know, a few people who went, they would still make like a batch for everyone. Now it's a little more like we're doing it, but like grandma isn't here to make you any, so if you don't come, you
Yeah,
don't get
come
any.
participate.
Yeah, so I go to secure my share of the bag.
That was, oh my God, that was me making tamales yesterday.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a tradition, Leo, for you?
It is a Mexican tradition. It's not one that I'd taken part in until this year. I don't really know why. I think it's just because the person who came up with the idea to make them this year is not like directly part of the family. They're kind of like part of like the extended family that isn't really family, but you like them a whole lot.
And you do Christmas shit with them.
Yeah, and you do
Usually,
Christmas.
yeah. That's Friday
So-
for me this week.
She's a Mexican woman. She was like, "We're gonna make tamales." I was like, "All right." I was recruited, part of an 8-man crew to make tamales, and
And crew.
we made 270.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, that shit's
That's insane.
insane. Yeah, And
How many of those will you get to eat?
About 2 dozen.
Nice.
that's so good though, because you can just put them in the freezer
Right.
and they like last forever.
Yep. I personally spread masa on like 60 of them,
God damn.
and I
I
was
think
pretty good at it by the end of it. And I was also the most Mexican I've ever felt.
I'm going to ask a dumb question here. Are you Mexican?
I'm half Mexican on my mother's side,
Got it.
which
And
is the
this was-
side I was making tamales with.
And this is, I'm sorry, did you say this was the first time you felt Mexican or the most you've ever felt
The
Mexican?
most.
Okay. Got it.
Definitely the most. Yeah.
Well, good. Think that it'll be a thing you guys try to keep up?
I'm sure we will try, yeah.
We did this year, and my wife did it last year with our daughter, and we did it 2 years ago with our daughter together. But last year I stayed home with the baby. There's a garden, like the Botanic Garden around here, has this like outside light display, and you walk through it, you get
Yeah.
hot chocolate, and the whole
Yeah.
thing. So I think I showed you guys pictures.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My
I
wife
have that
just
here.
fucking loves that thing, and my kid gets so excited to go because you park. There's a small parking lot, and so many people go that they park you at like the local community college.
Yeah.
And then you take like a bus, and she's like, "We're gonna go on the bus!" And she gets so excited about being on this dumb bus, and so that's a lot of fun. We're actually going twice this year because my parents are coming in town. But
She's like,
oh my God,
4 trips on the bus.
exactly,
Best
Uh,
Christmas ever.
Yeah, we have one of those here. It's super cool. It's
Yeah.
the Botanical Gardens, right next to the old prison. So it's kind of a spooky vibe
Good
too.
place for it.
It's cool though because it's all like old sandstone architecture and stuff everywhere on that part of town. But yeah, get some hot apple cider,
Mm.
some hot chocolate, add a little Bailey's. I'm old
Oh,
Greg.
yeah.
is it a BYOB Bailey's?
Oh, naturally, they're not selling
Wow.
Bailey's at the fucking Botanical Gardens.
I've never been to Idaho. I don't know what you guys are like.
If anything, the alcohol laws are very strict. If very similar to where you're at, actually.
I don't know what
Really?
you get up to
Yeah.
in okay, I was about to say Des Moines. That's Iowa. That's not Idaho.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah.
There's like
That is
dry
not the
counties
correct-
and shit here. Like there's places you
I'll-
can't even buy liquor.
I will give you $1, Leo, if you can name in the next 10 seconds another city in Idaho. That's not Boise.
Dude, easy. Like,
Well, you live there.
Leo, think about it. Think about what sort of city is in every state.
I think those 10
Omaha?
seconds are long gone. Omaha. I think he's trying to say
Omaha.
Springfield, probably.
Okay, that is a good point, but I was gonna say, doesn't every state just have like a city that's just like the state city? Like Kansas City,
Don't
Idaho
fuck-
City.
Idaho City, Texas City.
There's
There's not.
Texas City a place?
I do not think there's a city.
We gotta look it up.
There's Texarkana, which is probably
Close
the
enough.
closest you can get.
Really not
Close
Texas City at all.
Texas City, a city in Texas.
Fuck
Hey.
off. Fuck off. You
It's
are
in
lying.
Galveston County. Get fucked.
It's in Galveston
It's
County.
it's a
Okay, well,
Texas City is a busy deepwater port on Texas Gulf Coast, as well as a petroleum refining and petrochemical manufacturing center. Population was 51,898 at the 2020 census, making it the third largest city in Galveston County.
When you say
wonder
you're
what
the
the first
third
largest
largest in a
is.
county, that's not saying much.
The city is notable as the site of a major explosion in 1947 that demolished the port and much of this. That's not very Christmas.
The third
That's not
largest city in Galveston County, bro. Come on.
So-
That
City.
it's 51,000 people. Like that's still a lot of people.
You know what the second largest in that county is?
Galveston.
Galveston.
Your mom.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. How Christmas of you.
Merry Christmas from Daddy December.
Yeah, how
Peace.
Christmas of you, Daddy.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho. That's your mom too?
This fucking guy.
All right.
First he wins at mini golf and then he steals your mom.
Delivers your mom a little extra present.
So, do you guys have any other holiday traditions that are not Christmas related? Like anything else you do that's fancy throughout the year?
For Easter I try to avoid
Yeah.
church every year. Is that a tradition?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it work?
Yes.
No.
Did you grow up religious, Damon?
Yeah. A little bit.
Did we talk about this? Were you
Yeah.
Catholic too?
Yeah, we talked about this. And then you
Yeah.
doxed your name, and I had to edit it out.
Oh, okay. Was that was the ferret story?
It was before that, yeah, because we had a whole discussion about Bible names.
Oh. I don't remember that for shit. Oh well.
The only reason I do is because we were talking about Christmas, so my mind went to it.
Yeah.
My family makes nachos on Christmas.
Yum, though.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
And the most Mexican you felt was making tamales?
Well, we make it in a very specific way.
Very
I'm
Just
American.
the widest
I'm
way
sorry,
ever.
I'm
It's
sorry,
like a
Leo.
lot of
I'm
sour
sorry.
cream and shit.
Is this is the white side of my family that does this.
Americanized.
And how they make it is you get a cookie sheet. You go to
Yes.
Kroger. You buy 3 things.
Nachos.
You buy-
Can we guess? Can we guess?
You're more than welcome to
Okay,
get.
tortilla chips?
Nachos.
Tortilla chips, salsa, and cheddar
Correct.
cheese. Nope,
Yeah.
nope, the Mexican
Nope.
blend cheese.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say ground beef. At least put some ground beef on there.
Tortilla chips is correct.
Nacho cheese and ground beef.
Not nacho cheese, not ground beef,
Ah,
Jalapenos.
not
No,
jalapeno,
lettuce.
not lettuce.
Sour
Guys, I don't
cream.
think we know how to make nachos.
I just made nachos. I put more than 3 things on it, though.
We don't.
sour cream.
Not sour cream.
Okay, what is it? Just fucking tell us.
Damn.
It is tortilla chips. It is refried beans, and it is a block of Colby Jack cheese.
Colby Jack.
That sounds like a
The
gut
most
bomb.
Hispanic of all cheeses.
Yeah,
course.
Colby
This
Jack.
is not the
Right
Hispanic
behind
side,
Monterey
so-
Jack, which is the second
Yeah.
most Hispanic cheese. And fried beans. Don't you know that refried beans are the most Hispanic bean there is? What could
I
possibly?
think you mean refried frijoles, I think is what you mean to say.
Sorry. What
You
is
make
happening?
An assembly line. You get a chip. Somebody takes a spoonful of beans, puts it on the chip. Somebody has cuts off a
Right
hunk
there,
of
Joe.
cheese, puts it on the beans, and then you move on to the next one.
What the fuck?
And then you put them all in the oven, let it melt a little bit,
Oh,
call it
God.
a day.
That
Do you
is
shred the Colby Jack, or is like you just leave a
Just
hunk
chunks.
on?
Put the
It's a-
block on top.
It
Do you
is-
guys just eat that on the toilet to save yourself a trip?
no.
Do you get to later add things like salsa or sour cream
or lettuce or guacamole or
Yeah, if you bought it
literally meat or 90 of the other toppings that you
No
use for
meat.
nachos?
No meat, but you can.
No
add
meat. There's a block of fucking
sour
cheese there. You don't need any more fat or protein.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Again,
Add
this
sour
is literally you're shitting this out 15 seconds after you eat it, so it doesn't really
You can
matter.
on your own. You can add shit on your own, but
What?
We're
But you have to
making-
add
we're
it to each
making
individual
basic-
trip, so it takes like 3 hours. By the time you're done, you're just
Listen, we're
hungry
making-
again.
we're making the base here, all right? We're not making. You want it, you gotta do that shit yourself.
That's just insane.
You gotta pay for guac. This is Chipotle hot dog.
It's Chipotle
You don't
where
just
your
get
burrito bowl comes half empty and super watery.
You don't just get the guacamole. You gotta pay for that on the side.
Wow.
But yeah,
And
that's
When your
not-
mom was involved in this, was she like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
she understood that it was very much so a white thing because
Yeah.
my family comes from Minnesota, or that half of the family comes from Minnesota. Sorry. So they know that it's very much white people. She knew it was very much white people nachos.
Got it.
Sometimes, sometimes you would get a chip that's broken in half, so you would find another chip that's broken in half, and you would use the refried beans to glue it together.
A little bit of a.
I was pulling back and I fucked up my
Okay.
stroke.
The Minnesotan gingerbread man.
The bastardized fucking gingerbread man would like it. Jesus.
And then you put the hunk of cheese on there.
Yeah, hunk. It's got like a bite mark out of the fucking edge.
We cut it with a knife.
So-
Like somebody was
is there,
just
like-
biting off chunks like a fucking
Is there like a
rat.
rotation of sheet pans where you guys are like, you warm that oven to like 375, and then it's just cycling them in and out? Is that what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing?
Like a
No, we
gas
make, like-
station rotisserie hot dog
we
machine.
make like 3 sheet pans of this.
Godspeed the plumbing. The plumbing.
Dude, there's like 6 people. There's usually there's like 6 or 7 people
Yeah,
over, so we
true.
make like 3
Yeah.
trays of it.
Yeah, you do it. That does sound about right.
I would like to see pictures of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
For us on Christmas Day at 10 a.m., that's the rule. We have Christmas breakfast
Okay.
with eggs, biscuits,
That's it.
and a bunch of shit.
Are they homemade
Sausage,
biscuits? Or are they like?
bacon. No,
Are
we do the
Pillsbury?
Pillsbury can.
No shame. No
Does
shame.
it scare
Yeah.
you when you open it too?
Always.
No, that does not scare. Who does that scare?
Me, because
Yeah.
I'm always like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And then it just explodes in my
And then it
hand.
happens.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of stuff. 10 a.m. Like that's the rule. Nowadays it's just the 4 of us, but that's how it works.
Nice.
We always have like breakfast like that too. We always have like the same shit you said, but we also always have geta, which if you don't know what that is, it's a very delicious thing. It's
I
like
don't either.
Explain it a little more than that.
it's like a Flemish German type of dish, and it's like breakfast sausage, but like a little more complicated than that. You get it from like butchers and stuff, but it's basically like ground pork, ground beef, like spicy sausage, like onions, and a few other things. And it kind of ends up tasting like a hash, not like corned beef hash, but like not like that, obviously, because that's like a super specific taste. It's delicious.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
It probably is.
No, I'll try.
you could probably get some where you live, Chuck, the Northeast.
I probably can.
Yeah, it's
I
from
can't
like
stop.
it's-
I gotta comment on this real quick because it happened and I'm upset about it and I'm not gonna be able to move on until I discuss it. No, you're not sitting in my fucking lap. My cat, because of the construction project that we've been undergoing for like 3 fucking years, my office has both the cat food and the litter box in various places.
yes,
And the cat just came in here and dropped a fucking massive deuce.
yeah,
And it reeks.
yeah.
And this little asshole is notorious for not fucking covering his shit, even though he's a cat. And now he's over here on my leg like, hey man, nothing happened. I want to sit in your lap. Can I sit in your lap?
And
I'm like,
you're
no, you have a poopy
dude.
asshole and it stinks.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Asshole.
Yeah, our cats fucking do that shit too. Or like our kitten will be being bad, and I'll be like, "Hey, stop that!" And like when I grab her from like climbing up the blinds or some shit, she'll just like immediately like fart and run away, and you're just like, "Brother, my fucking brother in Christ, did you really
Oh,
just do
yeah.
that?"
No one never has cat stories that make me sad I don't have a cat.
Oh, I have so many. Like the other morning, I woke up to 2 cats sitting right next to my face, and one of them was like overlooking me. It
Yeah.
was so strange. It was the strangest perspective to wake up to. But then I looked over and I saw them both kind of sleeping and was like, "Oh, that's so cute. That's so
And then one of them
cute."
tried to stick its head in your mouth because one of them
Yeah.
tries to do that all the time.
And then the other one freaked the fuck out and scratched the fuck out of my face. So now I have 2 really obvious scratch marks on my face. So that's great.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
But
and I want to get so bad, like unironically.
our cats are great. They've been kind of like freaked out because we're watching someone's dog. But today they actually like, well, the little demon one isn't really too scared about it. She doesn't really give a fuck and she's been acting normal. But the other one has been like hiding and shit. And she finally like came out today and was like sleeping with us and stuff.
The reasons you have a cat are never the reasons people talk about because like it's just nice cute times of like
Yeah.
cuddling or gentle pets or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like our cat walked up to me and like put her paw, like she was on the edge of the couch and she put her paws on my shoulder and was like, "Hi." And I was like, "That was the cutest thing ever. I'll cherish it
Yeah.
until I die." Now go back to ignoring me while I go kill thousands of people just for you.
What?
Because that's what I would do
What?
for her. Yeah, cats make you feel
What?
weird, man.
All right,
Okay.
so Leo's white family makes the whitest nachos ever, and that's
If
the
you can
weirdest
call
thing
them
I heard
nachos.
was, yeah. What did you just? What you're killing people for? What now?
For my cat. If my cat was like the only way for me to stay your cat would be for you to like go out and like conquer all of Europe, I would do it. I'd be like, but there's only one thing left to do: conquer Europe.
I don't think anybody followed that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna. Am I wrong?
I don't know either, Chalk.
It is what it is.
It is what
Just
it
move past it.
is. It's genocide for my cat. It's
Well,
it
Just
is
move
Absurd.
past it. Just move past
Okay.
Is
it.
this one of those like Christmas miracle things that don't happen in real life, and that we just witnessed it? Because
I'm pretty sure
If
this
so-
is the plot of a Hallmark Christmas film.
I'm about to say, is this a Hallmark movie?
It's a Rick and Morty episode, that's for sure.
Oh no.
is Dean Kane here?
Chris Hansen. I don't know. I'm just spouting off now.
Now we're just saying famous people. I don't,
Yeah. What are we watching?
Gordon
oh,
Ramsay.
a Hallmark
The
movie.
weirdest Hallmark movie ever. Actually,
Have
that's
a
probably
seat.
not true because they're all kind of fucking weird as shit.
I want to get away from Dayman's murderous love for his cats,
No, I don't see
Uh,
why.
and also Christmas. Because I'm not a huge Christmas guy. I'm curious if you guys have any other big holiday things that you do throughout the rest of the year. Like, are you big birthday people? Do you buy
Absolutely not.
thousands of dollars worth of fireworks?
Nope.
We make a ham on Thanksgiving.
We purposely went to Japan over July 4th just to get away from it.
I really like Flag Day. No, I'm just fucking around. I was just trying to say obscure holiday.
I'm super into
Bring-
Veterans Day, but don't ask me why.
Bring back Michaelmas. Bring back Michaelmas.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Michaelmas. It was like Christmas, but for Saint Michael instead of for Jesus. Michaelmas.
I sound like
Nickelmas?
something for Nickelback, but you know.
Michaelmas. No, Michaelmas.
Look at this tree.
Oh man.
So we're just not celebrators of stuff?
I am not. No,
We bought a ham.
I
We bought a ham for Thanksgiving. I was hoping to stir controversy with that because it's not turkey.
I mean,
Yeah, I
buy
don't give a
ham
shit
for
about that.
Thanksgiving.
yeah,
All right,
whatever.
fair
I'll
enough.
do
Yeah,
I hate
had-
turkey.
Yeah, we also did. Yeah.
All right. I see I'm amongst turkey haters as well.
I
No, I
purposely
like-
don't
I
tell
like
people
turkey.
my birthday because I don't want people to celebrate my birthday. In
What does
fact,
your
at
wife do on your
work-
birthday?
Well, before we get there,
Ignore this.
Okay,
Age restricted content.
right,
pour some wine. Have a conversation with Daddy December,
um,
who fittingly wins.
one year for my birthday, I got in a car accident and totaled my car, or my car was totaled by someone else.
Did you get a new
It
car
was
for
right
your
after
birthday?
my birthday, actually. And I was at work a few days later, and I was on the call with insurance and had to give them my date of birth. And the person
no.
next to me misheard my date of birth. So I come into work several weeks later, and everyone has this shit-eating grin on their face. And I'm like, what's going on? So they had like a birthday cake for me, a birthday card.
Oh my fucking god.
So now everyone thinks my birthday is on a certain day.
It's like 6 months. Like it's so far away. It's like not even close at all.
And you're not correcting them. I see.
I did not. I'm no longer in that group, so it doesn't matter. But no, I did not correct them.
It's kind of funny though if somebody emails you like happy birthday and you're like, oh, you sweet summer child.
Right. I did
Only you
like
knew.
during COVID. I did like took a photo of the gift card they gave me. I'm like, just remembering the time you all celebrated my birthday.
Are you the guy that like never talks about themselves ever at work?
I do not very often. No.
Yeah.
I also am not in the office, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fair.
I talk about myself all the time because I don't keep
I don't
secrets.
believe it.
I know it's hard to know.
That's
hard
so
to think.
surprising.
the most surprising thing I've heard all night.
Yeah.
I also don't work in the office either. I've been to the office once because it's in Arkansas, and I'm not in Arkansas.
Texarkana?
So
Texas City?
Arkansas,
Fun
Arkansas?
fact:
third largest city in Galveston County.
Kansas is the correct way to pronounce Kansas, so it should be Kansas.
And
in
Arkansas. Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Looked it up a few weeks ago.
Frank Ocean
Why?
didn't tell me that.
who says that's the correct way?
Probably the
The
Native Americans who
the
named
Native
it.
Americans that it was named after.
Yeah, there you go. See,
All right. I don't know who gave them the authority, but all right.
being here
Okay.
first helped a little bit.
Rein it in there, bud.
So to answer your question, personally with the family, we celebrate my birthday. So it's
By
it's
not
a-
doing anything at all and letting you just like be your miserable lonesome self or something, or like what?
No, I get a cake, I get gifts, and
We go to Chili's.
We got to Chili's. We
well,
share.
no, we went to Texas Roadhouse one time, and that was a mistake.
Ooh.
Dude, I hate
Aw.
going to. Let me fucking. Can I go
See,
off
that's
for
where
a
I
fucking
again.
second?
Yeah, go
I like
ahead.
Texas
Dude,
Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse is just the fucking worst place ever. Let me fucking tell you why.
Damn.
First of all,
Roadhouse.
if you have a peanut allergy, you're deceased
You're fucked.
before
don't
you
go in
even
there.
walk into that.
I think they
fucking-
got to have a sign somewhere, right? That's
They
like, hey, by the way,
do,
there's
but I'm
peanuts
just saying, like, that seems a little non-inclusive to me. Second of all, I have a rule where, like, I don't wait to eat somewhere for over, like, an hour and a half. Like, there's too many fucking places to eat to go somewhere and be like, let's wait here for 2 fucking hours to get a table. Get
I
the
agree.
fuck out of here. Second of all, if
That
I'm
happens?
sitting...
This is your third
Oh,
point, by
dude,
the
the
way.
Texas...
Yeah,
there's,
this is
like,
third.
there's like 3 or 4 like maybe 3 Texas Roadhouse around me, and like if you were to go there on basically any night besides like Monday or Tuesday, like you're waiting a long fucking time, like a long time. Second of all,
Wow.
any place where if I'm just trying to eat
Third of
and
all.
like socialize
This
with
is
people
third.
I'm with, and there's somebody or something where a bunch of people start dancing in front of me, I immediately lose the urge to 1, eat, 2, to remain calm, and 3, not just be like, everybody needs to shut the fuck up. Why are there people fucking dancing when I'm just trying to eat my like extremely overpriced fucking meal? Like, I'm really just here for the bread and the cinnamon butter, but no, I gotta see some fucking goddamn 20-year-old white girls clicking their fucking boots together for no fucking reason besides that we're just sitting here and oh yeah, we've been here for 4 fucking hours and all we've eaten are a bunch of old peanut shells from the fucking ground and like 4 things of bread.
Oh, see?
Like-
Why are you eating the peanut shells?
And I'm
Hey,
allergic
you
to
go.
them, so we're dead.
Do
Are
do
you
know how to
okay?
make that experience worse?
What?
Tell them it's your birthday.
Yeah, see, don't
That's-
eat. Oh my god, that's my worst
Good
fucking
point.
nightmare. Also, my ball is stuck.
That's what
You're
happened.
you're fucked, man. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute and a half. How else do you feel about my sister's boyfriend, long-term boyfriend, is a waiter at Texas Roadhouse.
God, that tells me everything I need to know about him. That he either hates himself or hates his life.
We had
He
some-
he was telling me how on Veterans Day there's a deal where you get a steak, like veterans get a free steak or a discount steak. The line of cars was backed up for 20 minutes to get into the parking lot.
Yeah,
That's how
insane.
busy that was.
See,
Those veterans realize there are other restaurants that will give you the same deal on Veterans Day, right?
I don't know, man. They just opened it
I'm
in
with-
and out, in and out
I'm
here
with
for the
Dayman
first
It's
one.
overpriced steak
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
isn't the best.
yeah, it's not. They okay. Also, listen to this shit. So the first In and Out opened here. Guess how long the fucking
I heard
line
about
was
this.
on the fucking.
Really?
Did we talk
8
about
hours,
this?
I heard. No, I read about it on Reddit. 'Cause
Yeah.
all-
It
Read
literally was 8 hours. Like,
Why?
it was insane, dude. I was going off. My girlfriend and I were just like, In and Out isn't even that fucking good.
No, it's
Like, why
Same
would you
thing happens
sit?
with Chick-fil-A?
average.
Yeah, but at least Chick-fil-A. But like the first time they opened
No,
a Chick-fil-A
don't
here,
say at least Chick-fil-A is good.
no. That's not what I was gonna say. Chick-fil-A
At
is at
Chick-fil-A
least
says my pleasure.
quicker, like way quicker.
That's
Like
true.
there's times where like there's been we've seen 50 fucking cars in a Chick-fil-A line and it's only taken 30 minutes, but In and Out literally was like 8-10 hours. Insanity.
You didn't go, did you?
No, fuck no. I don't even like it. Like, their burgers are good, but like their french fries are terrible, and I could just go get the same quality of burger, if not better, at 90 other places that I have to wait 15 minutes for.
At McDonald's.
Yeah,
Shout out McDonald's.
dude. There's like 4 or 5 places that I can think of within a 2-minute drive from my house that are like not chains that make really good burgers that are like the same price, and it would take 15 minutes. Like, get the fuck out of here, In-N-Out.
Why don't you brag about not living in suburbia?
Like, oh my god. I don't live in suburbia. Rah, rah. I do though, so I don't know.
I do.
Oh,
But yeah, that
I
was
do.
my food rant.
We have pretty decent local restaurants here, but it's like I live in like the ritzy rich neighborhood, like the old one. There's
Yeah.
newer ones that are richer, but I live in like the old money
Yeah.
neighborhood. And I'm like, I'm not saying I'm not fine, like we're fine, but I'm like the poor one. We're in the poor neighborhood, so when my daughter goes to school with all these rich kids, and she's the rich kid, she's gonna be the poor rich kid, which whatever. But the restaurants here are like 30 to 50% more just because we live in the rich area, and it really
That's-
pisses me off.
And it's just
Because
like,
if I drive 30 minutes out, I'm like, this food is way better,
and less
and it cost me
expensive.
$50 for our meal for me and my wife, as opposed to 90.
Yeah. See,
which
that's so
is-
fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah. How else are we feeling about holidays? I'm
like
trying to think of anything
Halloween.
else that we do. I'm not a Halloween guy. I think I don't like holidays, guys. I think that's what I'm realizing.
Yeah, I think we're realizing that too. I like Halloween just to watch the fucking just like Twilight Zone
The kids.
all night.
I
and
like
shit.
I like seeing all the kids dressed up and having fun. That's what makes
Yeah.
Halloween fun.
One fucking group of kids come up and knock on our door. We bought like 3 bags of candy for it too.
Did they worry you were going to give them some nachos?
They're like, we can smell these people making nachos from 2 blocks away. Get
The
the
nacho
nacho out.
house.
That's the
They're
nacho.
probably-
Stay
Nacho
away
in
from the
quotation
Waller's Bag
marks.
house. Those nachos will get you.
Nachos in quotation marks.
Oh man, those are nachos from the previous year too.
In like a can, like
The
tuna.
bowl that we had out on our porch, there was one Marlboro Red per kid.
Oh my god.
Fucking cigarettes, I assume cigarettes are expensive when I smoked. I bet you they're way more expensive than candy now, so that seems like
Oh,
a really bad idea.
Yeah,
Wait, Stupido,
Marlboro
are you a
Reds
smoker?
Yes, give us
Absolutely
cigarettes because it's expensive is the issue.
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet
That's-
Marbreds are still pretty cheap.
That's like the stories, like check your kids' candy that might be like
Fucking a gun in
plant-based.
there.
Like no one's giving you their gummies.
Yeah.
for
No one-
Halloween.
Dude, it's like nobody's ever
Not
given
on
me free
purpose.
drugs in my fucking life. What are you like? All these
Right.
ads, like all those things were just like, be careful of strangers, blah blah. Where are all these strangers handing out free
Right.
drugs? How the fuck do we find them? Where are they?
Where are
I
they?
was
Numbers?
such an anxious, shitty little kid. Like, that dare stuff didn't, like, it scared me that people
Yeah.
were going to make me do drugs.
me too.
Like
I will be honest. We
full-
probably grew up around the same time. Well, we did.
Yeah, we grew up around the same time.
Yeah.
We have discussed that we
Oh,
have
yeah.
similar anxieties and psychological issues.
Like
you
that
know,
people are gonna hold
in
you
other
down
areas.
and like force you to hit a fucking
I-
blunt.
Dude, Dayman, I am not kidding you. As a 5th grader, the cop came in.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like, do you guys have any
same.
questions? And I said, what do I do if they make me do drugs? And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, you're telling me they're gonna like make me do drugs. How do I stop it if they're gonna make me? What if they put a gun to my head? And he's like, why would they do that? I'm like, I don't know, man. This is
You're
your
the
scenario.
You're the one who's coming in here telling us about it. Like you tell me. Oh my god.
About that time in my youth, my parents and I went to Washington D.C. and got a tour of the FBI building, and they had like a display case of all the different. It was like stickers that had acid laced on them and such.
Oh, yeah.
and that scared the shit out of me. I was like,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna just give me a sticker, and I'm gonna get high from it.
The war on
Yeah.
drugs, the guerrilla warfare was really,
Right?
really tough time.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
the
God.
Strawberry
real irony,
shortcake got me hooked on drugs.
the real irony is the entire fucking time they were like cooking all of our meals in plastic dishes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With
Also,
like
lead paint.
lead
Everyone
paint
was
on the glass.
smoking
And
inside.
everyone was smoking inside. We had
Yeah.
styrofoam for everything.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Little did we know the drugs were
But
all
I couldn't sit too close to the TV, or else it would be bad for my eyes.
Yep,
Yeah.
Which
yep.
I got news for you: didn't work then, and don't work now. You
Yeah.
fucking assholes.
Still got
That-
bad eyes.
Yeah.
Can't
I
listen
got
to
bad
certain
eyes 'cause
types
both
of
of you do.
certain types of music. It's bad for you, but like here, sit in
I
this
couldn't
diner
watch-
with everybody chain smoking fucking Marlboro unfiltered
Yeah.
blacks.
I couldn't watch The Simpsons,
Neither
but I
could
could
I.
watch Ren
We
and
are the
Stimpy.
same person.
But they let me watch Ren and Stimpy.
That made no
Just
sense.
infinitely worse.
I
Exactly.
couldn't watch The Simpsons, but I could actively participate in the Passion of the Christ and the Station of the Cross. And let me tell you something: when you're talking to an already anxious, super believable and gullible dude who's just like, "All right, this is what's happened. It's been happening my whole life," and they're like, "Hey, now we're gonna kill Jesus." I'm like, "Holy fuck, guys! I can't really be a part of this because I don't want to kill Jesus."
Oh my god.
But
Mel
God
Gibson in
forbid I learned to
shambles.
say sucks because Bart Simpson says something sucks.
Right.
Jesus Christ, where were the priorities?
I mean, it is kind of funny that when we were kids, Chalk, Simpsons were bad television, and now they're like the typical American family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just be thankful
That's
that drugs won the war on drugs, though. Shout out drugs.
I mean, it could have gotten worse. Shout out
There's-
drugs.
Shout out
That's our first shout out of the night.
Shout out drugs. Perfect.
There is, if you go back and listen to Simon and Garfunkel, one of their songs is talking about how subversive they are and how you're not allowed to listen to Simon and Garfunkel. And I swear to God, they're doing it in like the sweetest of harmonies and like the slowest attempt. They're like,
Softest.
it's so weird and counterculture listening to Simon and Garfunkel.
The softest house music ever.
Exactly.
That's
But
what
it's
always,
true. Like that was at a time that was like, oh my God, those fucking kids in their hair. You know? It's
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
That shit would, that's what always kills me with like the 80s shit with like Twisted Sister. What? Oh, sorry.
my favorite holiday tradition of any holiday is every time we play golf and Dayman sits right on the cusp of the hole, and I try so hard not to make jokes about his girlfriend.
Tried so hard, got so far.
Tried so hard.
Didn't even
In
matter.
the
Got
end,
so
it
And in the end, you still weren't in the fucking home.
Title of your sex tape.
How'd you know?
Come on, Brooklyn Nine-Nine jokes only.
Rest in peace, Captain Holt.
Cheddar,
call me
this
Velvet
common
Thunder.
bitch. Bone,
Bitch, please.
bone.
Oh, Captain Holt just needs to bone. Bone.
Bone.
Bone.
I do like opening day as a holiday.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Baseball?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Except
I get.
for the Mariners suck and are always going to be terrible and have. No
I don't like it
respect
now
for
that
anybody.
opening day isn't opening day anymore.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that?
They have
mean?
like this year they're gonna have the 2 games in Korea beforehand. And
Oh,
Oh, that doesn't bother me. Opening day is when the Cardinals play. I'm a
so
I'm a
two
Cardinals
of the
fan.
teams won't be playing on opening day. I just miss the days of everybody starting
Like,
on the same
yeah.
day. And
I do kind of vibe
and the
with
Reds
that.
always go first, and yada yada yada.
Yeah. I'm sure they won't
That-
do it every time.
Those damn Reds.
I get it. That doesn't bother me. I like the idea of them playing baseball in other places because like my wife will go other places and baseball's a reason for us to do it, and so we're like, let's go. So like we may try the Paris game if
didn't
we
the
can.
Paris game get canceled?
The Paris game got canceled.
Fuck.
I hate to break this to you, but it sounds like the Paris
Did the
game
Paris
got
game get
canceled.
canceled? Damn, you're not in the hole.
A few weeks ago.
Damn, man, that's
I
two
did
in a
that
row.
on-
buddy.
I did that on
Couldn't
purpose.
find enough sponsors.
Really?
Yep.
Everybody in Paris
Well.
was like, we're too busy smoking long cigarettes and doing weird
They're also
shit.
dealing with the Olympics right now
True. That is
We're all
true.
fucking with the thing wee wee.
and fucking everyone over for that. So
Isn't it weird how there's
How-
going to be like Olympic shit in Fiji? I mean, it makes sense. It's like, you know, like an overseas territory. but
Oh.
still. Yeah, fuck you, by the way. Who's not in the hole now? Me.
wait,
I don't know where you are, but
I wasn't. I literally was on the tonic.
Were you on the edge again?
Yeah, I was.
That's 3 in a row.
Literally,
Your bumpers
as I
are still
was
in the old holes.
as I was fucking saying that, I was like, God, I better check that I'm actually in the fucking.
Whoa.
Guys, we gotta wrap
Big
this
old
one
bouncing
up.
ball.
Oh, come on.
I'm a ghost. I'm a sneaky
Well-
snake.
Nice.
I do hope you guys have a good holiday.
You too.
Yeah.
Even though we're gonna talk
Absolutely.
before then.
We're gonna talk before we are.
We're actually
We
going
talk
completely-
basically every fucking day. I don't know what
completely
we're.
radio silence
It's
until
some,
Christmas.
an exciting episode coming up, maybe.
Yeah.
Can't talk about it, but little teaser.
Little tease. Little top
The
5
scheduled
top
episodes?
tease.
Everybody has exciting things coming up.
Coming up.
What'd you say, Chuck? Have we scheduled it?
The scheduled exciting episode. The scheduled episode is exciting.
No.
The one that's.
Scheduled recording, right?
What episode is?
Oh,
exciting?
I know what you're
Can't
talking
talk
about.
about it.
I know what you're talking about. And we can't. And if you don't get it, then we'll tell you when we're done in 2 seconds, Chalk.
Well,
Are you
shit.
guys gonna make me do drugs?
Yeah, we're holding you down and we're making you lick acid.
We're all
Oh,
coming
that-
to your house that we definitely know the address to. And
Yeah. And we're going to be shouting your real name and we're going to say,
Yep.
blank,
We're gonna
blank, we're here
kidnap
to
you and
force
throw you
drugs
in a
on
white
you.
van.
And then
Brah.
we can go find that cop who told me that would never happen, and we can say, "See, sir, it happened."
And then
He's
we'll
probably
do
already
the like.
retired with full benefits.
Oh God, he's probably
Oh,
dead.
no.
Killing
He's
a
probably
man.
dead. And then we can do the whole like fry an egg and be like, "This is Chalk's brain on drugs. Isn't it so much better?"
This is a dark spin, but how many guys did you guys go to high school with who are cops now? Do you guys know that?
A
I
few,
don't
but not
know.
that many. Like that, I guess I don't really know, but like I know of like one. I think. Yeah.
How many of the dudes that you went to high school turned into one of those cops who just like killed a black dude and had no consequences for it?
None off the top of my head.
None that I know of.
High school
Definitely one for me.
Definitely
Definitely
one. Wow,
Definitely
that's
one.
more
Yeah.
than us.
Wow.
Yeah.
number being bigger than 0 is
Is
crazy.
this a
Yeah.
well-known?
It being definitely one instead of maybe one is even crazier than
It's not
Right.
a well-known one,
Okay.
but it was in the St. Louis area, so it was before. It was before. God, what's his name? The kid that got shot in Ferguson.
Brown.
Yeah.
Michael Brown. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was before then, but not enough before then to not be like. It was part of the pattern of
Yeah.
county cops being like, shitty, because they're shitty.
Hell.
St. Louis County cops.
Mm-hmm.
I will not enter into the "are they all" debate because I just won't. But yeah, that was a weird thing. There's a holiday tradition.
I feel like
Remembering that every once in a while when I go back home.
My favorite holiday.
Here, back from the cut in 3,
Dude.
2.
a good holiday tradition around here is around Thanksgiving time. You can be the local sheriff that threatens the Girl Scouts going around collecting turkey donations, who have lived next
What?
to them for like 20 years, and says, "I've never seen you before in my life," and threatens them with his service pistol. Drunk as a skunk.
God.
And they're like, "We've been
Wow.
neighbors for 30 years. What are you saying? You don't know us." That didn't
Yeah.
happen or anything. Good times. Good times. Back
Well,
from
in
the cut.
St. Louis, the fun game was on New Year's Eve was gunshots or fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah, I've found out in the last couple weeks that St. Louis is kind of a rough fucking place.
It is the murder capital of the United
Yeah,
States.
literally, somebody in our MILR server who lives in St. Louis was like, "Hey guys, is this a good list to be on?" And it was highest murders per capita, and it was St. Louis at the top. And then it was
Yeah.
Baltimore, and I was like, the fact that Baltimore is below St. Louis, you know something's fucked up.
Baltimore Baltimore.
St. Louis is actually like a lovely town with a lot to do and a lot of culture and good stuff for families. But St. Louis has a lot of poverty and income inequality, and the way that it's serviced and set up, like structured and set up, caused a lot of real issues.
Redlining rears its ugly head.
I would say redlining would have been a good thing with the way it was handled in St. Louis.
Yeah, and redlining is just like the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Damien.
It's just the segregation between
Wait.
the city
Who's not in?
and the county. Everybody's in, right? Am I not in?
It's not me.
I can't tell. I'm not circled on the whole number, but let me.
Hey, let me just I'm gonna do some wind here. Either
Thanks.
push us in or
There we go.
There you go.
something happened. There's just a lot of the wind continues. There's a lot of things. Yeah, the segregation of the city and the county caused a lot of the money to be taken out of the city and put into the county. But then the county resources are spread in such a way that it only, obviously, just like in everywhere else, it only helps like the rich white people. And then, yeah, it's
Well,
fucking.
It helped them build up the county, and now they've all left the county and gone toward outer counties.
Yeah.
So now it's just a big. Except
but
for
even
certain
then,
parts
like-
of the city, everything is just impoverished now.
Well, and all the amenities and such are still in the city, like
Yes.
Yeah.
the museums, like Forest Park, sports teams, casinos, restaurants. The majority of that is still in the city.
Yes.
The weird thing of like people leaving the city because it was like dirty and stuff, and then like everybody moves to like the outskirts, but then they try to like revitalize the city and add a bunch of shit, but then everybody just leaves the outskirts, so then there's just like no tax base anywhere except for like the far suburban areas. Urban studies, everybody. Get it at your local college. Get it hot
I feel
and ready.
like the reason we have less viewership now with the new channel is that the new channel is all political, and I think that's what we're doing, guys.
Turning away our
Who started it?
Merry Christmas. I don't remember who started it.
All of us.
Oh yeah, it was definitely me. It was
It was
definitely
you
me
talking
that
about
started.
cops killing in St. Louis.
Yeah,
Well,
we were
just-
just gonna leave.
Holidays
At,
for me are going back home to a place I haven't lived for the majority of my life at this point, almost. And so, like, all this shit comes up where you're like, you can't go home. Like, that's what holidays are, is a
Exactly.
realization that you can't go home again.
yeah, I wanna
It
go
sucks.
home.
I have no idea what the fuck you all are on.
And we're
about.
gonna
What was
end on
that?
that. That was from SpongeBob.
I'm
And I
Okay.
just wanna tell you all, go fuck yourselves.
Oh, I don't know about
Damon, you were fourth twice.